Hello, and welcome to this practice of resourcing and grounding. We're going to connect to a space within of capacity and presence, a grounded, centered, calm state of being. And this is truly your body and system's baseline. For some, it might be a new experience to connect to this space, especially those with previous histories of trauma. Just give yourself permission right now to explore what this process might be like. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to be in your body, and that all of you is welcome here. If you encounter some resistance, know that this part of you is welcome too. Just see if you can approach your experience from a place of open curiosity and acceptance. What would it be like if you truly allowed all of you to be here right now? However that looks for you. See if you can notice the parts of you that might be in resistance or doubt or uncertainty, and just notice where you feel them in your body. Know that they are just trying to protect you in the best way that they know how. And if this arises for you, perhaps you might like to bring a hand to your body where you encounter any uncertainty or resistance, just to let it know that you're here with it too. We will be anchoring the resource that we connect with today into our body. And this can assist our neurophysiology to learn, understand, and to connect with this natural baseline of calmness, groundedness, and centeredness that's really always present within us, even if we're not always aware of it. And this anchor is a simple movement with your hands that you can take, and you can decide what you might like to do. It could be to take your hands to a place on your body, maybe your heart or your belly, or you might choose something else that feels right for you. Know that this resource and anchor can expand our capacity to truly be with any sensations or parts of ourselves that might come up in our daily lives. And remember and be aware that we are not trying to avoid any part of our experience, whether that be feelings, sensations, thoughts, or parts of ourselves. But we're using this anchor and this resource to compassionately hold all of our experience, just like a loving parent would hold a child if distressed or upset. Feel free to listen to this session as much as you need to really feel connected to this place of resource within you. And that might be daily or multiple times a day if you like. Okay. So find a comfortable place to do this practice. Ensure that you won't be distracted or interrupted. And do not listen to this whilst driving or operating heavy machinery. Just ensure that you are in a quiet and calm place. Now, I wonder, just to start, if you could give yourself full permission for this experience to just be with it. Give yourself permission to deeply receive this resource and to explore your experience in your own unique way. You might like to start your practice maybe with a little bit of movement, just to allow yourself to settle in a bit more and let your body and system know that you're here with it. So if there's any adjustments you'd like to take just to ensure that you're comfortable and settled, do so now. You might like to maybe circle through your shoulders, Maybe a little wiggle of your toes or even a little stretch. Beautiful. And as you start to settle in now, I just invite you to bring your awareness to what is supporting you or holding you in this moment. One way that you might do that could be to perhaps notice the feeling of the support of the chair or couch or surface underneath you. And feel free maybe to take a conscious breath in and perhaps exhaling through the mouth with a sigh. Just softening into that support underneath you. Maybe taking another supportive breath in and exhale, letting go into that support. One more conscious, supportive breath in. And as you breathe out, just allowing your eyes to gently close. And just know that if you notice the body or mind tensing or resisting at any stage, you might like to experiment just with allowing your exhalations to bring some softness and a sense of letting go into your body and your mind. And you can just allow your breath to settle now into its own natural rhythm, knowing that you can return to that conscious breathing whenever you need to throughout the experience. And now, from this place, bring to mind, remember, visualize, feel, or intend that you connect to a special place for you. This special place is one that brings deep ease, sense of comfort and safety. It might be real or imagined. It could be somewhere that you've been before in your life, perhaps your favorite place to go. Or it could be an imagined place, maybe in nature, at the beach, or somewhere else. Just take a moment to connect to that place now. Feel it becoming clearer in your mind, that sense of connection deepening. And we're going to use your breath as a special portal to take you to this place. You might even see or get a sense of a special doorway, entryway, or portal as we do this on the inhalation. And just know that this portal into your safe space through your breath is yours, and that nothing is able to follow you through here. Okay. So breathing in, getting a sense of that energy expanding and opening into your safe space. And as you breathe out, step through now and go there now. Find yourself in this special, sacred, safe space. Start to take some time to notice what's around you. Know that there are no limits here to what you can create for yourself. So maybe starting to tune in to that sense of sight. What can you see around you? Are you outside? Are there animals, plants, What sort of terrain is around you? Perhaps you're somewhere else. It could be another dimension, a perfect space of pure light. Or maybe there's some magical things here, like something out of a fantasy novel. Really give yourself permission to use your imagination to dream up this place where you feel a deep sense of ease, peace, and safety, however that may appear for you. Really tuning into the colors here, the things in the environment. Perhaps starting to tune into your sense of hearing. What can you hear in this space? Can you hear the sound of nature? Maybe the wind in the trees. Perhaps there's the sound of the ocean waves. Or is there maybe music here? Noticing and taking a moment to really tune into the sounds here in this sacred, safe space of yours. Might be beautiful sounds you've never heard in your life before. Just noticing those sounds. Starting to bring awareness to the sense of smell. What can you smell here? Maybe you can smell flowers. Perhaps there's a smell of beautiful incense. Maybe even something like the smell of warm cookies. Or perhaps there's a beautiful scent that you've never come across before, just tuning into what you can smell here, really absorbing that. Is it the smell of warm soil or grass? Maybe the ocean breeze. And feel now, tuning into your feeling sense, maybe getting a sense of the ground underneath you. Are your toes in the sand? Maybe in the grass? Perhaps you're standing on something else. Maybe your feet are even in the water. Can you feel maybe the sunshine on your skin? Maybe the breeze. Feeling where you are, noticing the colors, hearing the sounds, and paying attention to the smells. Just notice all the beautiful details here. Perhaps there's even a special quality of the light here. Really allow yourself to absorb all the beautiful qualities of this place. Importantly, notice what you feel when you're here. What sensations do you notice in your body? Is there an opening in the heart? Maybe a softening in the belly? Or maybe you're noticing it somewhere else. Perhaps a sense of warmth or presence. Just take a moment to really allow yourself to feel and receive the feelings of this special place. Breathing it in. Good. Now I wonder if you could bring to mind, remember, visualize, feel, or intend that you connect to a completely loving, accepting, and trusting being or beings here. Now this could be a person, real or imagined. It might be an animal or a favorite pet. It might even just be a light or a sense of a loving presence. No need to overthink it here. If nothing is coming, just allow yourself to connect more deeply to the presence and the sense of support from this particular place that you're in. So connecting to that sense of presence and support here now. Feel it becoming clearer. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, feel it here with you, holding you now. Notice that sense of support, that sense of being deeply seen, deeply heard, deeply witnessed and held in this special place of yours. Allow yourself to feel the connection, the love, and the pure energy of this presence. Almost like a beautiful warm hug. Feel it all around you, surrounding you, connecting to you even more deeply. And just allow yourself to be enveloped in this special, safe place with this loving and supportive presence with you now. Maybe breathing it in on the inhale and exhale, allowing yourself just to sink more deeply into that experience. And just take a moment now to look about your safe place as you're connected to this sense of presence and connection, and just see if there's anything else you might like to add to it, to this special place. Remember that you can bring absolutely anything that can support you to feel more safe, grounded, and connected into this space. It could be something like a beautiful soft blanket. Maybe you create a really nourishing place for you to rest here. Maybe there's some special animals or objects you might like to bring in. Just take a moment here to bring in anything else you might like into this space to make it even more supportive and peaceful and comforting. Know also that this space can be a place of deep rest. It is a place where you can bring any parts of you or your inner child who may be feeling lost, hurt, disconnected, or scared. You can come here with them, and you can even create new spaces and places that they might like here to help bring comfort, connection, love, and understanding. Now on the next breath, breathe in that feeling of that special sacred place all around you and that loving presence surrounding you. And as you exhale, you might like to hear or say internally to yourself, I give myself the gift of this resource, of this presence, of this connection. And just allow yourself to receive this from yourself. You can go ahead now and make that hand gesture to anchor this in to your body. So taking that gesture now, maybe a hand to the heart, one to the belly, or wherever else you feel. And as you bring your hands to your body, we are anchoring this deeply into your cells, into your neurophysiology, creating this anchor and this connection to the essence of your true self, this grounded, loving, peaceful core of who you are. Allow yourself to deeply receive this. Feel the support of your hands on your body. And feel and know that nothing external from you is needed for you to connect in this way. And nothing external from you can take this away. So breathing in, deeply receiving this. And notice how you feel in your body right now. What sensations are here? How does your body respond to this gift? Really notice. Where are these sensations in your chest, in your belly, in your face? Maybe it's all through you. What do they feel like? Perhaps there's a sense of openness, of softness, maybe of expansiveness, maybe a sense of warmth. Noticing these sensations within you. Trusting the deep inner resources of your body and mind. Know that you already have everything you could ever need within you. Feeling that supportive touch of your hands on your body with your anchor. Breathing that in. And knowing that from this moment on, whenever you need to connect to this, you can access this by connecting with the sense of that special sacred space that you're in right now. That's right, really feeling what it's like to be here right now. And you can use that special portal of your breath to access this resource. Breathing it in, that's right. And exhaling, allowing yourself to really let go and surrender into the sense of support and presence. Or you can connect to this space by taking that position of your hands, that physical anchor. That's right, take it now if you're not already in that position. Breathe it in, allow yourself to feel the support of your hands on your body, here with you, being with you right now. And you can access this resource in this moment and whenever you may need it in the future, using your intention, your breath, or your physical anchor. Remember, we are not trying to avoid or change anything about our experience, any feelings or parts of us that might come up in our day-to-day lives, or the stresses that we face. We are simply connecting to the capacity and the presence, the expansiveness and the support that is already always here within us. And from this place, we can more deeply hold all of ourselves. Feeling that sense of holding and support. And you're welcome to stay here as long as you need. So if you're ready to continue on with your day or your evening, you might like to just bring your attention into your body, perhaps stretching, starting to wiggle through the fingers and toes, feeling the support of the surface below you. Maybe stretching up, creating some space through your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes gently, orienting to the space and coming back, ready to continue with your day. Thank you so much for joining me.